Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamonds and Doxies. My name is Leanne and I am going to be kitting up Mushroom Forest this morning. It's morning here, it's July 4th, so happy July 4th to all my fellow Americans. And yeah, so I don't know how much of it I'll get done. I hope I get all of it done, but we shall see. So here's what I did before, I turned the camera on. I went ahead and put all my stickers on the containers because, nobody really cares to see that. So I've got all my stickers on my containers. And let me just say, this is the way I kit up. How you kit up may be totally different and there is no right or wrong. This is just what works for me. So whatever you do that works for you, you do you, boo, it works, okay? And then I go ahead and I cut up all of my drill packets. I get them, come off the train. Mostly I do that for the camera because I personally cannot stand the sound of all that crinkling. I know for some people it's not a problem. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. I've got my handy dandy static guard and my Q-tip, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it because I know that I'm going to need it. It's just, yeah. The times I haven't had static are very few and far between. There we go. There we go. I've got my little funnel filler, jar filler thingy, my bob, and I'm using my Yellow Dog Designs tray, the XL. It says version 4. Anyway, and then all I do is I sit here and I pick a bag and this says 839. I come over here and I find 839. There it is. And I can tell by looking at this bag that there's going to be some static. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Yeah. Do that and see if that helps. It does. Another thing I should also tell you is on any of the extras that I have them next to me in I have a little cart, and I put them there, and then I have my extra baggies and my Sharpie, so if any that don't fit inside of a bottle, I'll write the DMC on the baggie and stick it over with my spares. I know a lot of people use extra containers, and I just don't. I don't know. I'll use them when I need them. All right, here's 300. So let's see, 300. So how's everybody doing? Because there's a lot of people out and about today, my dogs may bark, so I may have to pause you and get them to hush up. I have one that Snoopy, he's my rescue, he's the red one that you see in the picture sometimes. It's like, I can't shut up, Mom, until you come and tell me to shut up. This one's not going to fit all of it, so I'll take that out. I'll get my baggie over here, and 300. All right, yep, 300. Okay. So anyway, I have to make him be quiet, or he won't. He's just like, we have a system here, Mom. I bark until you tell me to stop. I have gone outside before to make him stop barking, and he's literally staring towards the house like she should be out here any minute. I'm like, dude, seriously, stop it. So anyway, if you're here in the States, do you celebrate 4th of July? I'm sure you do. What are you doing? Back in the day, it was a thing, I'd grill and blah, 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 and not today, not recently even. First of all, it's just too hot for me to be out there over a hot grill. So I'm not going to be grilling. We're going to go out to eat. A lot of places are closed, but we have a restaurant called Kelly's. That is, you know, it's called Kelly's Country Cooking, and that's exactly what they are. So we'll go there and grab something to eat. I don't care what it is. I mean, yeah, I don't care what it is. We can go eat whenever. So I'm sure there's some barbecue places open, and they are going to be crowded, though. But heck, Kelly's may be, too. Maybe not for lunch, though. A lot of people go there for breakfast on the way to the beach or something, so maybe not for breakfast. I mean, for lunch. We're going for lunch. 3854. Let's see. I want y'all to know I have been having a hard time with, you know, I don't know, internet, YouTube. I don't know. But it was so bad. I was trying to upload my last Whip and Chat, and y'all, it took me 36 hours. And I was like, okay, something's not right. And I was noticing that when I was watching other people's lives, they would freeze. And it was only happening to me. So, I mean, it was me, not them. And so I was like, you know what, I'll take my router back to Xfinity and switch it out because, you know, I've had it for, or my modem, I don't know what it's, a modem router, whatever. I've had it for almost 5 years. So, you know, and that stuff is just not made to last. So I took it back, and the guy said, well, you know, you're out of contract, so we can try to find you something better. And I was like, okay, that works for me. And I said, you know, I really need something that uploads quicker. So, you know, he's a young guy. And he's like, well, do you work from home? And I said, yeah, I just started working from home. And he said, oh, okay. And he goes, well, we can get you some better upload speeds. And I said, okay, that works. I'll do it. You know, of course, somehow, I don't know, I thought I'd come out of there spending less money, and I came out of there spending more money, but that's irrelevant, I suppose. And so then he says, well, my mom works from home. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, she, I don't know, she works for some attorney, and she has to upload videos. And I was like, oh, cool. I didn't offer any more. And then finally he was like, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do from home? Because, you know, I obviously look like I should be retired. And I was like, oh. I said, well, I make YouTube videos. And he was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. That's so, like, you know, like someone your age. Oh, that's cool. And he didn't say your age, but, you know, you know, come on. And I was like, yeah, I just started, though. I mean, this is just something I just started doing, and about a week ago. And he was like, oh, okay, well, what do you do? And I said, well, I diamond paint. He was like, oh. And you could tell he was like, I don't know what that is, and I'm not going to ask her. And I'm glad, because I didn't want to have to try to explain it either. And, but anyway, said something about, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm not real big on change, on doing change. He goes, I don't know. You're doing YouTube. That's a big change. You know what? You are so right. And it is so out of my comfort zone. But here I am. So anyway, I thought that was funny. But so I get home with my new improved router, with my new improved service, and it helped some. But it still took forever. And it just took forever to get that uploaded. And I don't know if it was YouTube or my internet or, I mean, it was a long video, but geez Louise. So I don't know. I don't know if it was from using iMovie, because I did do just a real short video this morning. I mean, like, I think 4 minutes or less. On my finish and review of Balancing Act. And that downloaded, or uploaded, I should say, in seconds. I mean, literally like 10, 15 seconds. Now, granted, it was like a 4-minute movie, but I'm talking a 53-minute video took almost 36 hours. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something don't seem right there. So, but I didn't run this one through iMovie because it was like I said, it was super, super simple. So I don't know. Do y'all have any advice if you make movies or not movies, videos for YouTube? Do you use iMovie? I mean, obviously you don't if you have a Android, but iMovie also cuts off, it crops my videos for some reason, and I don't understand. I mean, it's like I look at the frame and I'm like, okay, everything that I want to be seen is there, and then when I upload it, it's like, okay, you can't see what I did here, you can't see what I did there, and it gets a little old. But you know, I don't know what else to do. I'm not savvy, y'all. I'm not savvy. But I want to be. I want to be. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I keep thinking today is Saturday. It's not. It's Thursday. But again, it's a holiday, so it just feels like it should be Saturday. Let's see. Yeah, I can get all those in there. Wow, dagnabbit. Look at these. Let me see here. Dump those in there. I think I keep hitting you, and I'm sorry. I am really sorry. Frickin'. Get in there. I've bought 2 recording arms now, and none of them really go out far enough. And so I've had to put this one right next to me. And yeah. So anyway, I'm doing this kit for Far Out and Funky 24 by Mindy's hosting it. I think she has a co-host too. You know, I think she does. But I'm not sure who it is. I've never done it before. So, and I actually bought this kit a while back because she had mentioned she was going to be doing something, you know, that was going to be like groovy and 60-ish and stuff. And I was like, mushrooms, perfect. And I'm so glad I got this one because I liked it. I mean, I like the image anyways. I love mushrooms. But I opened it up and I was like, oh, wow, I really like this kit. Really, really, really like this kit. So, yeah. And it's a big one. And I'm already working on a large square. And I try to rotate between my squares and my rounds. But I'll be working on 2 squares, 2 large squares. And yeah. That's okay, huh? You know, I still got Gaia going. And you know, it was funny because I looked at it, I was like, you know, Gaia would also work for Far Out and Funky because it is kind of far out. It's very abstract, you know. So I was like, yeah, I could have done that one, duh. But like, nope, I've already committed to this, and so I'll do this. And I'm happy to support Mindy. I've been following her for a while now, and I like Mindy. She's so sweet. She's very sweet. I want to get to one of her retreats. She started Mingle in the Mitten, and she was talking about this next one. And I was like, you know, I could have gone this past year, but, you know, this past summer, but I have already had plans and I was going to be out of town. So I'm going to try not to do that this time because I would like to go. I have not been to a retreat, and it's a little nerve-wracking because, as I've mentioned before on my channel, I really am an introvert. Having said that, if I get to know you and I consider you like my friend, then, you know, you're playing like, oh, dear God, Leanne, go shut up somewhere. You know, I thought you said you were an introvert. But until I get to know you, then I am, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of like blending into a wall or something. But my biggest fear, my biggest anxiety is sharing a room with someone that I don't know. Sometimes I'm up at night, you know, I can't sleep and I don't want to wake anyone up. I also like to go to bed real early, and sometimes, oh, there's a drill in there. Sometimes I go to bed pretty early and I wake up early, and, you know, I have to have a fan going. I can't sleep with the TV on. I can fall asleep with the TV going, but it's going to wake me up and I have to turn it off. So I like to get on my iPad and just put my headphones on and veg. And I just have to have a quiet place to go, because I do get to the point where it's like I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to laugh anymore. I just want to be still. You know, I just want to be still. I want to watch my YouTube videos, and I don't know. Sometimes I just, like in the mornings, I'll lay in bed and just kind of meditate. So that's a problem for me. You know, I'm worried about that, because I think you have to room with somebody. And, you know, I don't want to be an antisocial and be like, no, I'm going to go stay in a hotel far away. And, you know, I don't want to do that. I mean, I want the experience, but, yeah, I don't know. What y'all, do y'all have a problem with rooming with people that you don't know? Heck, even some people that you do know. I have been on trips with people that I'm like, oh, never again, you know. And not because there was anything wrong with them. It's just, you know, we all have our little quirks. And, yeah, it's like, I got to have my peace and quiet, except for my fans. You know, I got to have my fans going. I like it super cold in the room, super cold. I mean, usually when we travel, it's like, you know, from the hotel, I immediately, you know, like, we're going to need an extra blanket. Because I get so hot and I have to have it cold. I mean, at night here at home, my AC is set to 67, and I have my ceiling fan and 2 floor fans going. So, yeah. And still sometimes I get hot. So, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know that anybody would want to stay with me, you know? Be like, oh, dear Lord, please don't put me with that woman. Please. So I don't know. But I'd like to go. I've never been to Michigan, so I would like to go to Michigan. And, yeah. And I've got enough airline miles in order to do so. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So that wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be so bad. But yeah. And seeing that's kind of where I am too with the, you know, Leopard Leatherworks is doing the cruise. And I love cruises. Love, love, love cruises. And I haven't been on one in a very long time. And I would love to go do that. But, you know, yes, you can get a cabin by yourself. You surely can. But my word, it's expensive. So expensive. I mean, it's like they don't want you to do that. And I really don't know anybody to go on a cruise with me. So, and again, you know, when I go on a cruise, I got to have a balcony room, because I've got to have a place to go and just be quiet. You know, everybody just shh, be quiet. And on a cruise ship, it's hard to find quiet places. So Yeah, because there's tons of people. And so I like to go just sit on my balcony, and so I don't know, but I don't have anybody who, I mean, I could ask around, but it's a week, you know. I mean, my daughter might want to go. I don't know. I mean, I don't think she could, honestly, because it's in September, and she's got her husband and her son, her youngest. It's their birthday month. Maybe even the time that we're gone. I don't know. You know, and then being away for a week, you know, with kiddos still in school. Well, her youngest is still in school. You know, can't necessarily do that. So, I don't know. Otherwise, first I was like, heck yeah, I want to go on a diamond painting retreat cruise. And then I was like, ugh, I don't know. So, and I've gone on a cruise with my eldest son. When he turned 25, I took him on a cruise. We had a good time, but you know, he's got a girlfriend. I mean, they're like husband and wife. And you know, they run they're fosters for dachshunds, so they foster dogs, and she can't do it all by herself. I mean, she requires, she needs him to help her. So, and I don't, again, he is now, let's see, he will be 35. No. How old will he be? Oh my word, how old is my son? Oh my word, he'll be 37. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. When I say stuff like that, it's like I'm going to have to go lay down. This is crazy. But anyway, so he don't want to go on no diamond painting cruise with his mama. So, and then my youngest, he's 33. He definitely don't want to go on no cruise with his mama. So, I don't know anybody. 938. So I don't know. But I know they're going to have a blast. I know they will have an absolute blast on that cruise. And I'd love to meet Tim and Carrie from Leopard Leatherworks. The pen I chose to work with on this kit is from Leopard Leatherworks. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of far out and funky, don't you think? I got that from them. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah. A lot of them stuck. Get that one out. That one don't belong. I don't understand static. I really don't. I'm sure if I'd have paid better attention in school, I might have a better understanding, but I don't like it. I really don't. Okay. All right, guys, I am going to take a little bit of a break because I am getting thirsty and it's almost time for us to leave. So I'm going to stop right here and I'll be back. For you, it'll be just a split second, but for me, it'll be a little bit. And I will see you in a little bit. Bye. Well, no, not bye. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. I returned with the hiccups. So let's hope that they have gone away now. If not, I will have to pause the video again. Lord. I hate getting the hiccups. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I don't know anybody who likes it, though. Anyway, we did go to Kelly's Country Cooking. It wasn't too bad. We got their last booth, so that was a win. And I got chicken fried steak with extra cream gravy, mashed potatoes, fried okra, and corn. All good. Of course, I couldn't finish it all. Never can. And I even got, they have a thing for over 60, and you can get, it's I don't know, like $1 off of the daily special, and it's a little bit smaller. Maybe it's $2 off. I don't remember, but anyway, it's a little bit smaller portion because their portion sizes are ridiculous. I mean, they are ridiculous, and it's still too much. You know, it's still too much. But I think most people were there to eat breakfast, so. And we usually go there for breakfast. But anyway, I think I already asked y'all how y'all are celebrating, or how you celebrated, I guess, the 4th of July. Our city did fireworks last night, which always is weird to me. But I guess they figure, you know, everybody has to work tomorrow, so they do it the night before. So I guess, I don't know, maybe because they've got to, you know, they shut down streets and stuff. Maybe they feel like they need plenty of time to get everything back open. I don't know. But anyway, they did it last night. I did not go. And if anyone in my neighborhood was shooting off fireworks, I didn't hear them. I was sound asleep. And I've got to get out of this habit. I'm going to bed like super early and waking up super early, which is fine. I mean, I'm getting plenty of sleep. Oh, darn it. To heck. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. I'm getting plenty of sleep. It's not, you know, it's not that. I mean, but it's like if I'm not careful, I'm going to be asleep by 4 p.m. and up at midnight, you know? So, okay, this is a Fairy Dust Z703. I'm so glad I've got, hopefully I'll have a lot of leftovers, because I am saving my, my square drills, and especially my Fairy Dust. I bought some special storage containers just for them, because I love them that much. Okay, put that right there. Put that right there. Okay, what's this one? This one is Z554, another one. Z554, there we go. Now this one's got static, I can see it. You know, it's funny because, you know, I was thinking about me telling that young man at the, I call him a young man, I don't know how old he was, but at the Xfinity store about being on YouTube. He seemed to be so proud of me. I haven't even told my kids. My kids do not know. In fact, I've only told one person other than the guy at the Xfinity store. You know, but I mean, only one person that's close to me. And, you know, he was like, do you want me to subscribe? I'm like, not really, because it would bore you to death. But I think he did anyway. Well, he went to my channel and he was like, I don't know how to subscribe. So I showed him. I said, don't turn the notifications on, because you're not going to want to, it's not going to matter to you. I mean, I'm the only person I know that diamond paints. Now, having said that, my grandson, who's 12, yeah, I think he'll be 13 in September. Anyway, he decided he wanted, you know, he was going to diamond paint. And so his mother bought him went to Hobby Lobby and bought him, I think it's a Diamond Dots kit. And I was like, cool. And I said, well, you know, tell him not to, you know, don't go buy anything. Let him come shop at Nana's. That's who I am. I'm Nana. And let him come shop at Nana's. I can hook him up. So he was all excited, and he came over, and we were going to have, you know, Nana grandson diamond painting. That's going to be fun, right? And I thought it was going to be a lot of fun, too. I sat down, got all my stuff together. I gave him a tray, you know, a better tray than what, you know, he had. It just came with the kit. His mother had bought him a nicer, a Diamond Art Club, actually, pen. And so that was good. And he sat down, I sat down, and I started diamond painting, and he placed about 5 drills. And he goes, you know, my problem with diamond painting, Nana, is I can't sit still for very long. And I was like, oh, Alex, the thing I do the best is sit long periods of time. So anyway, that was the end of our diamond painting excursion. But I don't know if he's still doing it or not. I need to ask him. But I mentioned to him, I said, you know, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. He goes, you are? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I think that'd be cool. He goes, let me know. I can edit them for you. And I'm like, I don't know. I want to let him. Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Probably do a heck of a lot better job than me, I bet you. I mean, kids now, I think they do everything on their... I mean, when my kids were growing up, they did a lot of PowerPoint presentations. Well, see, I didn't even do that. So, yeah. But, you know, it's okay. But I need to find out. I need to let them know that I did start it. Because they tell them, oh, wait, 3772. I already got that one in there. So that can go in my spares, okay? Yay. One I don't have to get up. All right, 9:20. But at some point, I will tell my kids, because really and truly, one of the reasons why I did this was because I thought, you know, they might one day want to look back and go, oh my gosh, there's Mom, you know, this is what Mom did. And you know, and listen along to what was going on in my life at the time, that day, or whatever, and just hear my voice. You know, they might want to do that. And, but then there was a part of me that's like, I don't want to tell them. They're going to be like, you did what? And start laughing at me, you know. That was one of the reasons why it took me forever to start a channel, because I was like, oh, everybody will laugh at you and go, you idiot, you big dummy. What are you, what do you think you're doing? And someone may still do that. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, I wouldn't call myself super sensitive, but I am. I think I am a little bit. So, I don't know. Okay, this one I have too many of. Perfectly fine. Are any of y'all doing the Far Out and Funky? Or what other events are you doing? I mean, I've finished with Summer with the Masters. I finished that. And then I did DP for Pets. I did that, finished with that. And what is, this is July, isn't it? Yeah, so... August, let's see, so Far Out and Funky's this month, and then Drills and Chills starts when? August and September? September and October? I don't remember. But I'm ready for that one too. I know which one I want to do. I'm going to do Ghost Cafe. When it came out, for whatever reason, I loved it. Definitely wasn't something that I would have thought I would have loved, but I just loved it, so I bought it, and I was like, this is going to be my Drills and Chills. So, 368. I'm just waiting for Drills and Chills to start. I'm going to do that. I like doing events, but I have to be real careful that I don't just do events because I have a kit, because sometimes then I'm like, I didn't really want to work on this kit. So it's got to be more of a case of, well, there's an event, I have a kit, but not only do I have a kit, but I really want to work on this kit. So, yeah. There's a Cheryl Baker event, And I was like, well, I do like Cheryl Baker, but the only one I have is a 580, is a mystery kit. And, you know, you can't show those, or you shouldn't, I should say, show those on social media. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to put these in our little bag. There's no sense in overflowing that. So, what events do you have coming up? Oh, there was another one I wanted to do. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think Bees, oh man, I got Sharpie on my finger now. I think Bees Crafty Corner is doing one, and I love Bees Crafty Corner. Love, love, love. But I think it's called like Bee Frosty or something. And I just, yeah. I mean, I guess if I completed these two kits, or at least one of these kits, this one or Gaia, I could start on something, but yeah, I mean, we're already in July, so, I mean, it's only July 4th, granted, but, you know, this is a large square kit, so I don't know. I don't know that all will get done in time, and that's fine. You know, can't do all the things, although I'd like to. And then at some point, y'all, I think one of the things I'm most excited about is Anthony at Single and Placing. He is going to be doing, I believe, November, December. He's going to be doing Muka Mania. And so it will be any Alphonse Muka painting, and I am stoked. I actually have two I could choose from, but one I know I'm going to do. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll also do, was it Jingle Drills? I'll also do that too. I did that one last year as well. Last year was my first year to start with any diamond painting events, and that was Drills and Chills. Oh, I think, am I wrong? I think Mindy is doing, come on now. Don't let me down. I think Mindy is doing Smashing the Specials in August. I know she's doing a Chuck Pinson, but I thought she was doing a Smashing the Specials. And I do have some, and what that is it's anything that's not a canvas, you know. So, you know, like those, what are they called? The Diamond Art Club had. They just released the something Sparkle Pals or Dazzle Pals or something. That's the Harry Potter. Things like that. I've got some stuff from Craft Buddy for Christmas that I want to do. Got some nutcrackers and whatnot. So it's anything that's special. Now, I think it can be, don't quote me because I don't know for sure, but I think it can be like an all, if the canvas is all crystals, which I have done an all crystal kit and thoroughly enjoyed it. I think those count. But in the calendar that Diamond Art Club has, which is good because I think, I'm trying to think if I think this may be my last month it's done. I may have to fill in some more. I love that. I hope they do another calendar because I loved it. It hangs on my refrigerator and it makes me happy. So, did y'all get the calendar? I hope they do it. I hope they do another calendar. You know, there is a little bit of static with these drills, but not all of them. And let's see, 3364, and it's yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I mean, there are 62 colors here. So, and I do plan on laying a few of them down. I do plan on doing that today because I don't consider it having started if I do not lay drills down. Kitting up does not start it for me. 3848. So I want to lay some drills down. Even if it's just, 10 drills, I lay some drills down, and that I consider I have officially started the canvas, and that's the date I put for my start. You know, on smaller kits, sometimes what I'll do is I will take my section, let's say if this is my section, instead of kitting up all the colors, I'll go in and kit up as I go through the section. I find that works better on small, you know, just when there's not that many colors, because, you know, then I don't have all these colors that I'm trying to work around until I get to that section. But, y'all ever do that? You know, some people, they will do all the colors on a painting first. It amazes me. I mean, that's amazing to me, because I could not do that. I could not. Well, first of all, I have a hard time getting all the colors in a tiny little section. I miss some all the time anyway. So, yeah, I feel confident that, yeah, I think I would end up just being more frustrated than anything. So, but yeah, some people do that. And I think that's really cool that they can do that. For the longest time, I would always, you know, I'd finish with I'd be working on a section. I'm like, okay, you know, that's all of this symbol. There's no more. I do not see any more. I'm looking and there's no more. And I look, I'll even get my magnifying glass out and go up and down, up, you know, looking, nope, it is no longer there. And I swear to you, I will put the drills back in their container, set it back in, get my next color out, look down, and there will be one. Sometimes there'll be a bunch. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And for the longest time, you know, when I would watch other people's whipping chats, I was like, surely I'm not the only person that does this. And for a long time, I was like, nobody said anything about it. And I'm like, nope, it's just me. Just me. I can't seem to, you know, find the drills, save my soul. But now I see a lot more people are like, oh yeah, that happens to me all the time. And it's just so, you know, and you know, it's not so bad if there's just one. You know, like, okay, I overlooked one. But when you look down, there's like 10. Say, what the heck? How did I miss all those? Well, you know, I don't know. Sometimes my eyes just don't see things. I have to be so careful because you know, I think I get you out of focus or out of the shot of what I'm doing. I feel like I need a really big camera. But do you watch people kit up and chat, or do you just listen? Do you just listen like a podcast or something? I just listen. Unless, you know, unless I'm like, you're doing what? You know, I don't understand. You tell me what you're doing, and I'm like, what? And occasionally I'll look up and go, oh, okay. You know, I see. 437. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. I do need to find a way to, will you fit? Yeah, I think so. I just need to get the static out of it. There's two that have fallen and they can't get up. All right. I know a lot of people don't like filling their bottles up this full, but it don't bother me much. You just got to be careful when you open them, or else they'll go flying. Let's see here. 951. Where's the one that says Ecru? Because I'm going to be having that one here in a little bit. 951. Where are you? Here you are. Huh. That's going to be... Do you see an Ecru? Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Number 59. Yeah, nope, this is going to have its own bag. All right, 951. I love these little baggies from Diamond Art Club. I save all of them. I have quite a few. Because I've gotten to where... I used to save all my round. I still have some. I haven't, you know, gotten rid of them. But I don't generally save rounds anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I always say in the off chance that I decide I want to do a cross stitch conversion, which, yeah, that's probably not going to ever happen. But in the off chance that I do, I want good drills, you know? Okay, 60-10. And they're all square, so I don't want to have to... I mean, I know which shops use like Evermoment drills, and I do not care for them. I'll use them in the kits that come with it, but I would never order them. So I save my Diamond Art Club. I'll save my Diamond Art Club, and I will save 907. I will save usually Francesca Studio Works. Just depends on how much trash is in there. But definitely I save all my Diamond Art Clubs because they are just fantastic drills. In fact, one of these days I want to try on some different small kits, try, if I have enough, to switch out that kit's drills with Diamond Art Clubs. I've heard people say Diamond Art Club's drills are a little different size. I don't know that. I haven't tested it to see for myself or even how it would matter. Because a lot of people's square drill kits has a lot of gapping. I do not like. I do not like gapping. Yes, I've got mica powder to help fill it in, but in the meantime, while I'm working on it, it's going to drive me insane. So I do not like gapping. And some are worse than others. All right, ecru. Of course, I know the color ecru, but I never have had it before in a diamond painting. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, ecru. Uh-oh. No, I think the rest of them will all fit in bags. In the bottles, I mean. Oh. You know what I haven't heard? I have not heard the ice cream truck. And, yeah. I wonder if there's an ice cream truck in this area this summer. I have not heard one. I haven't heard one, I don't believe, since the kiddos got out of school for summer. 758. That was a big thing when I was a kid. You know, it's like all you needed was a quarter. What was bad was it was like, you know, I'll chase down the ice cream truck first, then I'll go ask for money. You know, we'll ask for forgiveness instead of permission kind of thing. And usually it worked. Usually it was like, Leanne, you need to ask first. Because we didn't have any money when I was growing up. I mean, yeah, it was a quarter, but back then that was the equivalent of a couple of dollars, and we just didn't have it. And, I mean, it was, you know, a quarter, heck, that gets you a gallon of gas. So, yeah. But I haven't heard the ice cream truck, and I haven't bought anything from an ice cream truck in quite a while, so I don't know what the prices are these days. I probably would fall over if I knew. I'd probably take credit card. Probably have to use one. Like, I don't carry that much cash. Tell you what I do want. Snow cones. Those shaved ice snow cones. I love those. Love, love, love those. 782, 782, calling on you. There you go. Do y'all have snow cone trucks that come through your neighborhood? I haven't seen one in a very long time. We have a food truck one that will go to like food truck things or, you know, parties and stuff, but I haven't seen one coming through the neighborhood in a long time. I mean, not in this neighborhood at all. And my son's working a shift tonight for the fire department. I'm like, oh gosh, I hope nobody sets anything on fire. You know? I mean, he's got all the training that he needs, but, you know, still, I don't want him. Oh, there's another one that's, no, that's 3706. Good thing I looked. 3708. Okay. So hopefully he'll be safe. I hope everybody's safe. No one blows off a finger or puts out an eye, or any of that stuff. But it is dry here. I mean, it is dry. We need some rain. Our little pond in our neighborhood is getting low. We need some rain. So I am hoping that Burl gives us some rain. Not a flood. Don't want any flooding. I don't want to throw that out in the universe without putting that little caveat there. I don't want any flooding. I don't want any heavy winds or anything like that. But I know South Texas, around Brownsville and stuff, I think they're having a drought. And they're like, please give us some rain. 3778. So, wouldn't it be nice? You know, it seems like you've got one area that will be flooding and the next area that's got a drought. And it's like, you know, it would be nice if we had like giant pipes like we do with gas, natural gas and stuff, that we could go, okay, let's send your water over here where they have no water. That keeps these people from flooding, and these people get to continue to grow their crops. I wonder if that will ever happen. Probably not. Probably not. I think that'd be a great invention. I'm sorry if I keep hitting you. It's not intentional, I promise. I promise. So, do you think that you would like, 3855, that you would like for me to start a diamond painting group, you know, for diamonds and doxies? I mean, I could. I don't know. I mean, there's quite a few groups already that people are in, that I'm in. Do you even want or need another diamond painting group, you know? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if that's something that you would find any benefit or enjoyment from. I mean, I don't want to start something unless somebody actually thinks it's a good idea. Because I get it. I mean, I'm in quite a few diamond painting groups already. And I post in quite a few, and it's like, okay, what do I do here? Do I, you know, go to the 5 diamond painting groups I'm in and just copy and paste? You know, and because I'm thinking most of us are probably all in the same groups. So I'll rotate it a little bit. It's like, I'll post in this group, and I'll go post in that group. And I mean, I like all the groups, so I'm not going to leave any of them. I mean, they're content creators that I really enjoy, and I'm not going to leave. But I don't know. I don't know. So you tell me. Oh, yeah. You tell me. Guys, we're almost done. We don't have a lot more to go. I swear, it seems like these ones that have just a few in there are the worst for the dreaded static. Yeah, we only have these to go. 740, I can already see the static in it. So let me... All right, 740. So far, has anybody seen anything on Diamond Art Club website that strikes your fancy? I saw where I got an email today that Jaded Gem Shop is having a buy one get one 50% off sale. It's like, Jade, I already have a kit that's just got shipped. Get out of there. And I do not need another one. So I'm not even gonna go look because I'm really, I'm not on a no buy because I'm not, you know. I have no reason to be, I don't wanna be, so I'm not. But I am on a low buy. I mean, I have to ask myself, is this something that you think you'll be working on in the next 6 months? Because if it's not, then just don't get it. And then if it sells out, and it'll be on a restock. If it's not on a restock and it gets archived, then, you know, you can pick it up on a D-stash. If that's, you know, if it's just something that you've got to have. I've got 130 kits, y'all, and that's in my stash. That's not including the one I got on the way from Jade. And, you know, I remember just a few months ago having 85, and I'm like, well, one thing's for sure, I'm not going over 100. Well, geez, I would love to get back down to 100. You know? So, anyway, all right, pick up all my little doohickeys here, put them in that bag so I can throw all this here. You can put in the recycle, and I put all these back in that bag that the drills came in. Roll it up like that. I'm sorry for the crinkling, I don't like it either. And that will go into my recycle bin. And then I will, here in a little bit, I will put my release papers. I gotta figure out which release papers I intend to use. I'm sorry, I bumped you again. And then I will start placing my first drill. But for now, I am done kitting up. So y'all, I appreciate you being here and with listening to me rambling on. And I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great 4th of July and was safe. And I hope you stayed cool. And again, I hope, you know, you'll think about subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Leave me a comment of anything you saw, anything you do. I mean, just anything. Just say, hey, Leanne, how you doing? And, you know, give me a like. That would be awesome. I've heard that it helps with YouTube, but I know for a fact it helps with me. So, I don't know about YouTube, but I do know about me. So, thank y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.